You were basically a founding member of Slack's platform team. So you were, really defining what it meant to build on Slack as a platform before any external developers had done it. So curious, what did you get right early? What did you learn and get embarrassingly wrong in those early days? How did it become what it is today?
Yeah. So I think that a lot of what we got right about the platform was related to how we started to expose all of the primitives that make Slack programmatically for builders. So one of the things that I actually contributed to a lot was making the user identity available for developers so they could build bots in Slack. And I think
Cool.
that, being able to message and sort of engage with those entities from a development perspective was, what unlocked a lot of the platform's greatest successes, like Donut, which I'm sure many of you have interacted with in
Yes.
a workplace. There was Troops, which was a company that got sold to Salesforce for connecting your Salesforce data into Slack, and a few others. I think that where the platform, um, could have maybe been more, sort of had more success. I think, some of the things that I think about now, especially where we are today with LLMs and the interaction between using tools like Claude and in ChatGPT with knowledge work. I think some of the things that maybe we didn't quite get right out of the gate um, included what exactly the right interactions would be for apps. So in the one way that I think it was great that we had sort of bots and that people could send messages to apps and that all worked really well. I think we could have moved a little bit faster around creating um, more natural interfaces in the Slack messages for people to interact. So, for example, we eventually launched things like BlockKit and other tools that allowed people to put buttons in messages so
Hmm.
that you could engage and act on tasks more easily. And I think we could have potentially moved a little bit faster on that. And what that would have achieved is bringing more work into Slack that you didn't have to sort of go to all these other
Outside,
services
yeah.
for. Yeah,
Yeah, really building that workflow of what people would
exactly.
naturally already operate in.
Exactly,
Yeah, I love
exactly.
that. Awesome.